If you have clicked on my video, that means whether you are a person struggling in their life or you could possibly be a person from the futures, maybe you could be a stranger or you could be MFM in the future. Maybe you're watching this video after like 4 to 5 years uploading of this video. It could be anything. Or maybe you could watching in the present time. But whatever the case is, my name is Ranbir Z, and I am an 18 years old boy, born and living in India. Well, I'm just here for a storytelling. Like, that's some very big hopes from myself, which is I don't think that I could be possibly gonna make it because if we look at the what's my family background is, what position I am right now, what currently situations that I'm going through, and well, if we're talking about the hopes that I have set for myself, which I even have a talent for that too. I want to be an actor and a Hollywood famous actor and rich, of course. If you're an actor, you'll possibly be rich. Well, everybody wants to be rich, famous, but only the few people are who can actually take actions to become whatever they want to become. And my story is something kind of familiar to all those people out there who just trying to make their parents proud or they want to become something in their life. So, guys, if that's the case, I am one of you guys. If you're watching the present or if you're watching for the future, I was from one of them. I do not come from a wealthy family. I do not even come from a middle class family. I am even below that middle class family. If you're watching this, my room, it might seem like in a good place where I am. Where, in a perspective, if you look at my home, like it's still good from a lot of people out there living in the shelters. I have a pretty nice government given home because my father is a government job, but that doesn't mean my family conditions are good. It was never, I don't think it never was, because since when I was born, I have faced so many problems and so many consequences in my life, and I really knew where direction I was heading up. But now, as if I am an adult, I have like I need to take some decisions for my own self, what I want to become in the future, and what I dream of, and what I'm so passionate about. Well, I like acting. I want to be rich, and I like YouTube. Like I want to be famous on internet everywhere. That's the person I want to be. And if I talk about myself, I was 14 years old when I got into work to pursue my dreams because my family is not a well financial family to pursue on my dreams. So even before I left my school when I was 14 years old, I was in sixth. I was just to move about in a sixth class. It's just a week ago that I dropped out of my school and started to work. But even before that, my school life was never normal. I I have so many bad years, like because of my family changing continuously homes, and we were traveling from another city to another. I never really got much time to pursue my studies, but still here I am. Like if you have the right mindset, if you do what you want to do, if you are passionate about your study, your dreams and your hobbies, you will gonna become well. If I talk about my current financial status or my current status, whatever, I'm in debt of $1,000. I know that $1,000 doesn't sound that much big, like it's a if you are a person from another country, not from India, but here in India, $1,000 debt is a lot for an 18 years old boy. Not I'm only in debt, my father is in debt too. He's like $17,000 in debt. 17,000, and I'm in $1,000 debt, which adds up to like my whole family's in like $18,000 debt. But my father is doing his own job. He's in a government He's doing a government job. His salary is like 370 $380 a month, and I'm unemployed right now. But I started working when I was 14 years old. My first job was a retailing shop. I worked in a retailer shop. It was a shoe shop. My salary was that time was a $35 rupee a month, and I worked there for 3 months, and then I found out about that this wasn't that's not enough for if I want to pursue my dreams or whatever. Then I changed my job. Then I got into another shoe shop, and they paid me $50 a month. But then I found out that's not enough. That's not enough, and again, then I moved to another. I moved into a bag shop or like a luggage shop, and there I was paid $52 a month. Then I worked there so hard. I worked there for like continuously 3.5 years. I worked there. I joined work when I was in 2022. Uh, when I joined my first job, it was May 2022, and I worked continuously for 3.5 years maybe, and I almost got up into a very good salary. I was in 2025, in the early 2025, I was still working. 2025, early 2025, I was still working, and my salary was $700 a month. Could you like believe that? In living in India and making 700,000. Like my father is a government employee, and he doesn't even get ever paid a 700,000 a month, and I did. That was a big achievement. Like I wasn't even proper 17 years old back then in 2025, the early 2025, and yeah, I was making pretty good money, and that was only because of the my mind and the the aggression, the thing that I had in me that I want to pursue my dreams. I want to do something big. That's what led me to $700 a month. But after that, after like February, after like February, January, March 2025, I quit my job. I want to do something mine. I want to start a business. I want to do trading. I want to do drop shipping, and I was trying something sort of a thing like I was into trading. Like I was already learning about trading, forex trading, crypto, whatever, from 2023, and and in 2025, I thought maybe I should start drop shipping. And then I tried for 2 to 3 months. I lost my own money on them, on ads, on product. It didn't work out. Then I thought maybe I should start something else. Then I started kind of drop shipping, but in an offline way, where you like connect with your local retailers and catch up with them to sell their products on online. I tried that too, and that time I had like $4 to $5,000 in savings, and lost it all in order to make money from the business that I. But, but yeah, well, I was at very good. I was like a peak point of my career from starting my girl life in early 2025. But then after March and like as along coming to the middle of 2025, it just all shattered. I was up here and I just fell right down at the floor, so hot. And in 2025, in the month of June, I moved into Chandigarh, which was the worst decision of my life that I think I have taken. Wait a second. Let me close the door. Yeah, I was on the June part, right? So, which was my worst decision ever. I moved into Chandigarh. There, because of I was not educated enough, and I didn't had I was not even 18 years old. So no one hired me because of if I live in the city like Firozpur. It's not a big city, you know. You don't really need a resume to get a job. It doesn't. It's not really necessary. But if you go to cities like Chandigarh, it is necessary to have to be an 18 years old and and at least you have passed your 10th grade. And I didn't have both of them. So it was wasted of like, I was wasted there like 4 to 7 months, but I was not unemployed. Then I thought maybe I should start trading again. So I got into trading. Before that, like I have already lost around like $1,000 to $1,500 in trading before 2025. But that time I didn't know nothing about trading. I know nothing. I didn't even have a single. I didn't even know a single thing what it is trading. But in 2025, I learned about trading because I thought maybe this is the career that I should pursue. Maybe this is the way that I have to teach to make money, and this is seems easy, and that sounds easy. So I tried. So and I did. So I did try. I put money again and again. I when I first deposited after learning a lot of things about trading, I put like $60 in trading, and I made up $300 in just fucking 2 hours with the $60. I was like, "Oh, what the hell? That shit works." I was like, oh man, that shit works. I made like $300 with just the $60 in the 2 hours, in 2 fucking hours. I couldn't even make it if I do like even if I do like a month job, I couldn't really make that quick. So I thought maybe this is the thing that I should want to start. But the problem was that time I didn't withdraw anything, not even a bit. I didn't withdraw a bit. I didn't even parents. I didn't even withdraw a bit. But and I lost it again. Whatever I made in like 2 hours, I lost it in 5 minutes. All the $300 just wiped out from my account, and I was sad. I was pretty sad. Then I took a loan from someone. That time, at that point, I was not even that from single. Even I have lended people money. They have to pay me back. I have nothing on me that time. But after that, when I got to know about trading, that she makes money. So I took loan from some of like 2 to 3 5 peoples and I put into money and then I lost it again. I did make few money. Like if I put $20, I make up to like $80 and $70. But the problem was that I didn't withdraw it and then I lost it. And that happened for a while. And yeah, and totally broke me. I was I was mentally broken. I was financially broken. I couldn't even sleep for like days, like 2, 3, 4 days that I couldn't even sleep. I haven't even talked for people like in 3 days and like I haven't even talked for someone. Didn't even spoke for like a week to anybody, not even myself. I was that traumatized because I have took loans from people. I didn't know how to repay back. And that point, I also purchased a phone on EMI, and I was also paying that EMI, and then I stopped it. And that person was asking me for paying the EMIs. I was so stressed. I was totally broken. I couldn't even tell you the what were situation I was in. Crying all day, blaming myself, totally broken. But I thought maybe I should come back home and maybe rethink, or maybe I should rethink everything how to do. So what I did, I came back at my home, then I got some money. I got about like I got about like $50 or something, and I didn't put the 50 into trading because uh, it was someone's account because I didn't had like a bank account, so I put in someone else's account, and I didn't deposit at time. I used some of the money, and at the end, I what I had was like $30. So I'm like, fuck it, just put that $30 in trading account. Let's try again. And after having so much knowledge about trading, risk management, but the whatever the fuck what you have to learn when you got into trading. I learned everything and then I started. And that shit worked out. I did make money. I did made a lot of money. I made about like from that $30, I made about like $1,500 in just 2 weeks. Hot damn shit. And from that 30, I almost withdraw like $400. I just deposited like, but the problem I didn't repay any of my debt. I used that money for useless shit. And after a few time, I blew up my account again. Why I blew up my account again? Because I didn't follow my own strategy. I didn't follow my own risk management. And where everything was started to taking shape, and then I broke it all. And since that, I didn't got money again to put into trading. And now and the topic that I talked about that I made $1,500. It was in May. No, not May. It was in April, and now it's July. And I just turned 18 years old in June, and I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. But this was the story of just a bit how I ended up in this situation. I'm still in debt of $1,000. Didn't even pay a single cent of it, and I have some few people that who have to still pay me back. It's just like one person, which I have to $120 who he has to pay me back, and he didn't. But even if I got the money, I was gonna make it. Like I was look. There's the thing. I was making money. I was making money unless I didn't follow my strategy. I didn't follow my risk management. I was making money when I followed my risk management and the strategy, the discipline. So that's the key. Like people try and they say, and when they lose, they say, no, trading is a fake. And look, still, I'm not, I'm not associated with any brokers or I'm not selling courses or anything. I'm still broke. I'm still in debt. Yeah, okay. So if I'm telling you this, that trading do work, yes, it do. I'm not giving you advice to get into trading. It is a lot of headache. It is a trauma that you get in this journey of trading. Like my own parents are against me. They always bully me. They always say that this is a gambling. I will end up in maybe if I don't listen to them, I'm gonna end up in slavery. I'm gonna end up in labor. I'm gonna sweep the floors of the people's house, and or maybe I should work in hotels as a cleaner boy. That's what they say about me, and they are so wrong about me. They are so wrong about me. Like I just speak out loud. I don't give a shit about anyone. I don't give a damn shit about anyone. My relatives, my friends. I don't have friends. To be honest, I don't have a single friend that I can call that. Yeah, this is my. I know, like knowing the people and calling and having friends is different thing. I know a couple of bunch of people, but none of them are. Like a friend thing. Who is a friend? Who supports their friend? Who care about them? But none of them do. They don't care about me. They don't care about even their own parents. So who am I to be same as my parents? They think I'm a failed son. They think I am a failed son. Fuck these people. Like they think I'm a failed son. I'm gonna end up in slavery. I'm gonna end up in labor. But I'm gonna prove them wrong one day, and that day was not far away. That day was not far away. Today I'm making this video on July 6th, 2025. No, sorry, 2026, July 6th, 2026. I'm making this video right now. I'm gonna edit this video tonight. I'm gonna post it maybe tomorrow, July 7th. The date will be on the YouTube. And yeah, this was my story, and this is my future plans. I wanna become rich. I want to become actor. And how I'm gonna become actor? I write my own movies. Currently I'm working on 6 different movie stories and 3 different TV shows series. I'm working on. I'm not. I can't reveal them, but in case if someone is working on the same story as I am, I have never spoke about my stories. But if someone else is working on the same idea as I am, I have recorded videos about my stories, about their storylines, and about their ideas. So in future, nobody can put copyright on me. I have made a video as a proof of them way before, way in like 2024 and 2025. I have made a video. Well, this was my story. Thanks for watching this video. Maybe I see you in another video. And if I'm watching this in, if you're watching this in future, maybe after like 4 to 5 years and after uploading this video, well, yes, I yes, this was me. Maybe maybe this time I am an actor, famous person. Maybe you could be my fan or whatever, or you have inspired. You have inspired from my story. Well, if you really want to do something, just do it. Like, if someone is saying that you can't, just don't even think about it. My own parents saying me that I can't. They always blame me. They always say me like they bully me. They literally bully me because of that. Well, well, time says, peace out.